Good day, good day, good day. Let's start off with the important business. That's a Master Ball tier right there. That's 9 wins right there. Wasn't there meant to be a video yesterday? Maybe. Maybe. Was I super angry the whole way through because I've been having a terrible day all day? Maybe. Maybe. Was it okay to be that angry the whole way through? No. Definitely not. Even though I was winning, I was just really down on myself and I wasn't making... And even though I was making good plays and I was doing the right thing, every single loss just felt horrible and I couldn't keep my composure, so I didn't upload the video. And I have no intentions of uploading it. I've already deleted it. It's gone, never coming back. We did make Master Ball in that video though. Yeah. Part of the reason I was feeling so terrible is that I cut my finger. And we're not talking like a little ouchie, we're talking like, go to the doctor, they'll fix you up sort of cut. And that just hasn't really been fun. It hasn't been fun. It certainly wasn't fun yesterday. And I've certainly hated it all of today. So that certainly is going to make me feel a little worse the whole way through. What? I can't use my 2 dialgas in the battle stadium? What the hell? Anywho, we're just going to do like 20-30 minutes of battling. Probably 20 minutes since I'm planning to have guests over soon. It said 299 a second ago. Why is it 3,000? That's bullshit right there. That's bullshit right there. Sorry for the swearing, but that's bullshit. Anyway, Zapdos isn't on terrain, so it won't get the terrain boost, will it? That's a Sprigatito. I'm fucked, aren't I? I'm saying all the naughty words today. You're gonna have to put up with it. I'm not in a great mood. It happens. It is worth noting that majority of their team's gonna be kind of zoomies compared to my team. So why am I just played as such? I feel like Instin's kind of terrible. Ooh, excuse me. I do feel like Instin's kind of terrible here though, because kind of gets cooked up by one. What's it called? Why am I struggling so hard today? He gets cooked up by Kyogre, that's all you need to know. And Iron Treads. And kind of gets cooked a little bit by Zapdos as well. None of which is ideal. So, leaving him behind. Something else that I'm leaving behind, only temporarily though, is my random battle series. I'm putting that on hiatus for a tiny bit, just for a couple days. Honestly, I'm kind of hating random battles right now. I've been playing a lot of them. I got to 1700, I was feeling really good. And I'm just not enjoying it right now. I'm really not. Like, I'm getting good viewership on them, so I do want to keep uploading some form of, battle for, battle every sort of day sort of thing, but posting random battles on top 500 needs to go on break for a little bit. They're actually bringing this Sprigatito, and that's not even a joke. What the heck? Whoa, don't drain punch. Fake out into Sprigatito. If anything, I just don't want the Sprigatito to do what it wants to do, because it's a Sprigatito. If something's gonna go wrong, it's with the Sprigatito. I survived that. I shouldn't have been so confident, but I did. Sprigatito does flinch. Very nice. I could bait Terra on the... Well, if I'm just gonna bait Terra anyway, I'm just gonna go all in on it. It's probably Terra Ghost, if I'm being real. Do they actually click it is my question. Also, is there any chance that it's something else? Because it absolutely could just be a different Terra and it's not in play. In which case my close combat's kind of crazy. What might be smart actually is... Oh, it's ally switch, what the heck? Good question. I'll ask it now, and I'll probably make a short for it as well. I'm gonna put, since I'm putting random battles on hiatus for a tiny bit, since I'm not enjoying them much right this second. What should I do instead? One thought I had was monotype random battles, but I'm kind of recognizing the more I think about it that it's not a great play, since I'm gonna probably hate that as well. I'm thinking some sort of unique format or something like that would be in order. I'm not really sure what a unique format would look like right now. I might have a little look while I'm recording, so I can curate my options. Cause yeah, there are some interesting looking ones in there. That's a shiny. Crazy. Like I could do different generational random battles, different types of random battles. I could definitely do like Stabmons or something, like doing Stabmons till I'm top 500 or something like that. Could be fun. Let's think this through actually. I go Surging Strikes into Zapdos, Drain Punch into Treads. That's pretty safe. Wait, are they bring Kyogre in? No way. No way! Why would they do that? They have to recognize that... Oh, that's unfortunate. They are about to get brutalized. I'm looking through them, yeah. There's a lot of random battle stuff. Almost any ability might be fun. Bang, Drain Punch, really nice damage there. Hurricane moves next. Wouldn't that have to be like supremely slow on the Zapdos? Wouldn't that have to be so unbelievably slow on the Zapdos? What the heck? How slow does Zapdos need to be to do that? Wouldn't that mean it needs to be like minus speed? Or no speed at all? Long story short on that little question, it's ridiculous to think that a Zapdos is outspeeding me there. That's absurd. It's not normal. Not normal. Not normal at all. Also, that Kyogre was taking massive damage on the, So what I'm thinking is, I'm just gonna Dazzling Gleam. I don't know if I want a Wild Charge, honestly, but I think I might have to make the play safe. To actually pick up the KO is the important part. Unless they have two Pokemon to deal with, I should be fine, but... I clicked Close Combat, didn't I? No, I clicked Wild Charge, we're good. It's very possible that it's Scarf on the Ogre, the Kyogre even. This is just reaching the point where it's getting really annoying now. I should have won this. How did Zapdos move first? That's the question for the day. Why is Zapdos... Well, the thing is, Zapdos' base speed is 100. So if it's running any investment, it's realistically going to outspeed. Since the idea of it running less than 236, no nature, is a bit ridiculous to me. Also, that Treads did not take the combination of Psychic and Dazzling Gleam very well, so... Problem is, if I don't take Treads out, I'm in a bad position. Will Zapdos just protect it? Start there. If Iron Treads can protect, it will. Zapdos cannot protect. It might try, but it realistically won't. They withdraw Iron Treads. That's good. Since Kyogre is going to have to take the hit. And debilitating that Kyogre is of great importance to me. Cool. Do I move next? Actually, I know I don't move next. That damn Zapdos is crazy slow. Again, it would be under it'd be pretty ridiculous for it to be that slow, is what I'm gonna say. What? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Am I the only one seeing this? I guess I'm still... What? Am I the only one seeing this? What's this? I'm confused now. Why did that Dazzling Gleam do so little? Did I miss a light screen somewhere in there? I must have. Was I like just not paying attention? That's not going to do the damage, is it? It does a lot to Miraidon. I'll go for the Hurricane into you. So if they're going for Earthquake, I might be cooked if they have it. But if they only are running a single target weaker move like... Well, if they're running a single target move, it'll be High Horse. In which case, I'm still kind of just cooked. Yeah, no matter how you do it, I'm cooked. Unless I somehow live 2 attacks, it's over. Because that damned Zapdos was like min speed. That's crazy. I can still win if I survive 1 and get a crit, I guess. But that's not realistic whatsoever. So, you know, that's a pretty absurd... Yeah, High Horse. High Horse misses. If I live 1 attack, I might be able to win. The rain stops, that is... It's something. Is that 1 miss going to be what I need to climb back into this? No. Of course not. I'm still so confused about that Zapdos. Like, how the hell was I meant to get around Zapdos running like legitimately absurdly low speed? Because Zapdos, my problem is that Zapdos isn't that bulky. 90, 85, 90 is not great defense. So to run super slow on that Zapdos, that means they're running more bulk. Obviously, they ran enough bulk to be surviving enough to survive that Dazzling Gleam. But what I'm more confused about is how. It's just like how bulky would you need to be with the Zapdos to do that? I'd be imagining that at nearly 50%, little under 50% health, you'd have to be running nearly max special bulk to do that. Jesus Christ, I'm fighting someone a bit higher than me. Holy! There are a few ranks higher than me. Anywho, I'll try to capitalize on the fact that I got Master Ball a lot quicker than normal. So that I can, if possible, I'd like to get into the top 1,000, even just for a brief period. Even if I don't think it's going to last, hitting top 1,000 would be pretty cool. In theory, a team like this, I can just outspeed them consistently. My concern is that there's a lot of Grimmsnarl shenanigans that can go on here. If I lead... No, I like my pivot, so I'll bring Ince in. And this does let me go slow if I need to. Realistically, Groudon... So Groudon will be slower than me. I can use Helping Hand... Well, if I lead like this, then they can't use Paralysis to beat me. I can Terra Draco into the Dragonite slot, or hard switch to Iron Hands. My problem is that they're bringing Groudon. So bringing 3 Pokemon weak to ground with no way around it is pretty bad planning. If I bring Whimsicott, I at least have... I have a later slow mode. That's probably the most important part. My Frig's like 80 speed, which is noteworthy for a sec. It's actually pretty noteworthy. In Tailwind, it can outspeed Kyogre and Groudon, which means I can put threat onto them with a late game Tailwind A lot easier than I realize I can. I'm guaranteed to move first. My question is, does Groudon live a Helping Hand Specs? Yes, the answer is yes. Just because of that alone, I'm certain that the answer is yes. It's a resounding yes. It won't even be close. I can fake out Groudon. Draco Meteor. He'll take that like an absolute nightmare. So instead, I'll fake. Let's just run through the play. I will fake out Groudon and Volt Switch into Grimmsnarl. It's also worth noting that my confidence in this play is stemming from the fact that Groudon is almost certainly Assault Vest. I can make a reasonable assumption of that because of I can make reasonable assumptions for that because of the Intimidate going off, so it's not Clear Amulet at the bare minimum. And yeah, there. That pretty much verifies Assault Vest. If I go Parting Shot, Tailwind, very safe play. They could go like, no, they can't even taunt. So I'll still get my Tailwind up for free and have time to do some more after that. I can just pivot to Farigiraf and then start threatening Groudon with a bit of chip. Chip it down to like, 70-80%. Maybe even lower, 60-70. That should be enough for the, what do they charge here? Fire. Okay. That means I can use Electro Drift instead of Draco Meteor to achieve what I want to achieve. It's possible and likely that my Incin won't outspeed. Light Screen. Okay. I mean, it's good for them, I guess. But they're double reduced. Groudon is not going to have a fun time. I'm going to bring the Farig in, just because I have a sneaking suspicion that there might be a ground type prediction in play, and they're trying to catch Moonblast, Parting Shot, or something like that. I was right. There we are. There we are. There. I eat that really well. I can Hyper Voice Helping Hand to hopefully pick up Grimmsnarl. Though if I'm being honest, I wouldn't rely on that actually. So if you just go straight back to Incin, you'll reduce Groudon, but it's not at any particular value. Whereas, -3, I can just go for the Grimmsnarl, since I know I'm going to be able to pick it up consistently. Instead of switching Incin onto the field, who's going to go wasted now, I can focus on setting up damage. Oh, double switch, okay. Who to? I mean, now we know all 4. Which is really nice. Oh, that's good for me. Special attack drop? Yeah! I don't want to double into... I don't really feel like doubling into... Here's my problem. They have... Well, okay. Let's think this through. I think they're more likely to use a Fire-type move instead of a Dark-type move. Of course, they can predict that. They can predict any number of things. Like, they can predict whatever they want. In this case, they've predicted Groudon to the field. Oh, sorry, they predicted Moonblast into the Raging Bolt, so they brought Groudon to the field. My hope is that they're clicking a Fire-type move to grab the Whimsicott, since they can be reasonably confident that I'm clicking, that I have a covert. Yes. I do survive with both. I do get the Hyper Voice off. It does chip, but I wouldn't say it's great damage. How long do I have Tailwind for? My Tailwind lasts for one more turn. That's perfect. I'll just protect for Rig. Actually, is there even any point of protecting for Rig here? I can just pop a Whimsicott attack, an attack with Rig, pivot straight to Incin. That's a pretty safe play. And when they take care of two at the same time, they'll then have to deal with oh, I'm making a mess. Oopsie. You didn't hear that. Okay. That is potentially acceptable. Heat Wave misses? Frig. That's massive. I didn't realize that was an option for me. Is there any chance that was a cool, the mist also disappears, which is nice. Well, that means that no, they still can't do it actually, because I have two Pokemon that can't be status for a number of reasons on the field. I'm thinking after this battle maybe one more and then we'll call it a day. Just to our Tailwind's petered, so we're slower. Worth remembering. Let's just go Hyper Voice, Fake Out into Groudon. Big G takes a decent bit on that. Foul play. They do take the Frig. What's good is that I can still just kind of switch around and play the nonsense on them. They could go for Taunt. The first Taunt will fail. What I can do is I can now Tailwind once again. Parting Shot into Groudon is probably Assault Vest, so that was a bad play. That was a bad play. That was a bad play. If they call that and find a way to do big damage, then you know, hand on my heart, I'm sorry, that was kinda silly. Like I have the damage, but notably, they do too. If they're clicking a single target attack into a single target ground type attack into Incin or Roar, damn, then I might be cooked. Because I don't actually have a way to deal with Precipice, with like a Stomping Tantrum or something, or a high horsepower into Miraidon. If his Precipice Blades -1 might be enough to allow me to sneak by. It is. Whimsicott does get taken out. And it's not fabulous. Good news is that guarantees that I will have terrain control though. As I Fake Out into Grimmsnarl, I take a massive chunk off of Groudon, if not everything. Since that should be low enough to the point where Groudon isn't safe anymore. Double check their back. That's where I get concerned. No, that's fine. Is it fine? Yes, I'll Fake Out Grimmsnarl, Electro Drift. I feel like that loses me the game, but I just don't have a better play. Because if I'm spamming Drake... Oh, wait, no, I should have been clicking Draco. Please let me cancel. Okay. I'm still in it, funny enough, because of that decision. Did they want to predict that? Because I'm not letting Grimmsnarl have his turn. If I'd clicked Draco Meteor, I would have been in winning position. But here I am using Electro Drift for essentially no damage. Oh! Wait a minute! What the hell? Never mind, that was all the damage. Oh, it was a crit. I don't think I'm doing another battle after this. It's taking so long. If they all take this long. Okay, it's not over yet. We have Tailwind, we had Speed. Thunderclap is not picking up the KO. My attack should move first realistically in front of a Raging Bolt. What is it? Raging Bolt. If it maxes its speed out, it will not be faster than Instant in Tailwind. Meaning, my play is knock off Electro Drift. And that is reasonable. Thunderclap, how much damage? A lot. The question is Instant faster than Groudon? Actually, it shouldn't matter since Miraidon is faster than Groudon. And Electro Drift should, in theory, pick up a KO. It does not. Now, it does come down to, is Instant faster? Yes. I mean, it comes down to a lot more than that as well, but maybe. Nah, I lost. Unforge. Man! That must have been a range. That must have been a range. That's crazy. That was a range if I've ever seen it. Like 1 health on the Groudon. If it had been a crit, if it had been a high roll, I would have won. I had them. I made the right play, and it just wasn't enough. That's where my team frustrates me a little bit. Is that even when I'm gonna play one more, just to, despite the fact that I'm a bit angry. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. It probably was just a roll that I missed. It's very possible that was like the minimum roll. That was the only roll that Groudon didn't survive, or something like that. But I don't know. I never got the knockoff into Groudon. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm seeing it. I had a play to win the game. If I had clicked knockoff into Groudon as well, I was guaranteed win. But that escaped me. I beat the last Groudon I played. Is that a good sign? Hopefully. It's probably Clear Amulet. Let's start there. That's a pretty safe assumption. The other reasonably safe assumption is they faster than me. What happened? What happened? Huh? Today's been so confusing. We played one more battle, I guess. Is that a sign from the world just saying, take the break, you have friends over soon? I think it is, actually. You know what? That's a sign. We didn't go amazingly today. We started, 9-8? It was like 9-7 or something, and now we're 10-9, which means we didn't do great. But still top 4,000. That's pretty good for me. Yeah. I think that's it for me. The heavens, the big Pikachu in the sky has spoken to us, and he said, "Nah, mate, you're done. No more for the day. Take your break. Stop it while you're still ahead." And you know what? I'ma listen. So, with that, I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for watching. A wise man once said, "Even in defeat, I lose." And, well, he might have been right. He might have been right about something there. But yeah, see ya.